It's spa day! But not for me, unfortunately. It's going to be for this IKEA cabinet right here. If you've just joined my channel, you may want to go back and watch the video that I've just done around all the things that went wrong, unfortunately, for me in this IKEA cabinet. We had humidity issues, we've had pest issues, just a few issues here and there. So today, and probably tomorrow, this is probably going to be a long couple of days, I need to redo the whole thing. She basically needs a spa do-over. You'll come with me. Let's do all the things and let's clean her up and give her a makeover and make her into version 2.0. So what are all the things we need to do today? So I definitely want to put a second one of these trays in. Right now it's only got one and all the pebbles go in. So I'm going to make a bit of a pebble tray right down the base to catch all the water from the watering. Definitely need to clean all of the shelves, all of the base. I need to redo the cords and perhaps hide some of the cords. I need to repot some of my plants. My anthuriums are going crazy in terms of the roots in some of them, you'll see. I mean, this whole thing just needs a huge clean. And of course, I've got to clean all of this. I mean, I've got dog toys on the top. I mean, chewed dog toys. Anyway, so we're going to clean this whole thing and you're going to come with me on this journey and then let's see what she looks like before and after. Where do I start? I have no idea. So there's a very squished. And check this out, ready? This is what I need to fix. What am I hitting? Oops. She would actually be really beautiful. I mean, look at the stem. Look at that. She's hit the top. Can you see that? She's just hit the top and then gone that way. Here's my latest leaf. It's wasted. You poor thing. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my gosh, for such an expensive plant, I have not looked after her at all, but these things happen. Look how much space those two took up. That's half the problem. They grow so big and where do they go? Great. I've just noticed what I haven't done yet is actually turned off all the lights and things. So let's do that now. Ikea. Yeah, there we go. And Ikea. I do love having a smart system. It works beautifully. He's beautiful. Look at that. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Verticchia, Anthurium verticchia. So cute. It's an Anthurium black cherry cross Doriaki. Unlike this one, who's grown quite significantly since I've got her about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. This is the same. These I grew from seedlings. They are a variegated philodendron billetier. Quite hot right now, I guess, in Australia or on the plant scene that I have seen anyway. And I grew them from seed and I've never done this before, so I have hardly touched them. They've been in their own little ecosystem. I just need to know if they're variegated. I have no idea. It doesn't look like it. I think you always take risks with seeds a little bit, but we'll see. They're cute anyway. I've never grown from seeds, so that's quite cool. I like that. It's got mealybugs. Great, great. Oh, I'm so glad I'm cleaning it, but look at that leaf. Look at that leaf. That is stunning. Oh, I love it. I love it. Silver blush, an Anthurium silver blush, but man, she needs my help. Poor girl. So she definitely needs a moss pole. Look at those leaves. Look at that. But she's still growing pretty well. And this is one. Oh, can you even see? I'll come back here. That leaf. Just beautiful. Can you show what that is? So that is an actual variegated billet. So I bought this one as a seedling, not as a seed. This is a Philodendron Florida Beauty, obviously small, but I think she's gone all white on me already. My variegated Adansonii, which I don't know what to do with it, honestly. Like, I can't seem to keep a lot of the white parts white, but when they do survive, they're beautiful. She's a very slow grower. A couple of roots, it's quite cool. I love this one. This is a variegated Philodendron melanochrysum. Alocasia Frydek variegated. feel the roots coming. Latest leaf is this one. Stunning, really. So this is the mess I'm left with. This needs, as you can see, a very good clean. Okay. So I had a feeling this might take 2 days. It's all clean now. The cabinet seems to be clean enough. I now have to redo all of the plants, so that's day 2. And it's about 5:30 in the evening. And normally I would keep going, but I'm actually going to drag bingo tonight, so bear with me. I'm gonna pack up for tonight and we'll be back bright and early tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, it's day 2. In case you're wondering, I did go out last night. It wasn't drag bingo, it was drag trivia. And my team won, so I'm very happy about that. And we had a lot of sass as well from the drag queen, so that was quite fun as well. She was fabulous, actually. Anyway, so today we're going to do part 2 of the Ikea cabinet. This is the fun part, I guess, because yesterday was all the cleaning, so everything is done. So today is about getting all the plants ready. I do need to do quite a bit of repotting and putting some on moss poles, and also just figuring out how I'm going to lay out the Ikea cabinet. So a couple of things before we get into it, I just want to mention. My cabinet, I did paint. It's this bronze color. That's actually me painting a black Ikea cabinet. If I was to do it again, I would not do that because the paint, when it gets quite warm, does get a little bit sticky in certain places, but it's a very lovely paint. I've probably used the wrong one and it's got scratches everywhere. Am I going to do them up in this video? No, I'm not going to repaint them because it's just going to get more scratches as we go. So I'm just going to cover them all with plants. So the other thing I just want to talk to you about is the lights. If you have watched my other video about what kind of went wrong in my Ikea cabinet, the lights was actually quite a big issue for me. And even though the lights were beautiful and expensive, and I still lights, I'll use them elsewhere. In the Ikea cabinet, they can get quite warm, and my plants did reach the top, hit those lights, and the leaves, especially my elbow on the white parts, got a little bit burnt, a little bit dark, and I'm going to replace those with a Barrina light. Now, you probably have seen these in other Ikea YouTube videos because they are actually very, very good. And the fabulous thing about them is they connect to each other in a really beautiful way. So there's a little inlet there that actually where the cord goes, and you can have a longer cord fits in, or they give you these little things as well. So you basically just put them into the edges on one, and then you connect them that way. So instead of having one light together, it's just one long 2-foot light now instead of 2 single 1 lights. So it gives you a lot of flexibility, which is amazing. And they come in black, and they also come in white. So the white ones I have is Asia specific. The black ones I have is not. So I'm actually going to cheat a little bit because they give you a few plugs. I'm going to use the black lights in my dark Ikea cabinet, but I'm going to end it on the cord just to make things easier, right? So there's going to be a little bit of white coming out the back. Again, I'll see if I can hide that. And another thing about these Barrina lights I forgot to mention is, check this out. No cords, no magnets, no nothing. So it's so much easier because you don't have to faff around trying to figure out how to put it to the top of the cabinet. I love it. These are the 2 shelves I had before. Beautiful holes for airflow. These are custom made by a company in WA, in Western Australia. So I'll see if I can find a manufacturer. I honestly did it so long ago. So last time I had 1 shelf there and 1 shelf there, but that didn't work for me because it just takes up too much space. So I'm going to try putting 2 here, and maybe, if I can't put the light at the front, I'll put it under here somewhere. Let's see how we go. If the hole's there, maybe I should put it there. I'm going to swap some. So these are the 2 little fans. There's 2 of them. They're all connected to one. There's a high, medium, low, and then it goes all the way to a USB plug. As you use these amazing hook magnets, and they come in 2 pieces. Again, you might have seen these somewhere on other Ikea videos. You can buy the base and the hook together, and they basically just screw in like that. So easy. And the magnet is so strong. It's crazy. That's quite a bit of force that I have to use. It's quite crazy. So it basically, I'm just going to hook it in like that, and it just stays like that. So I'm going to hook it on the back. Cords are hidden. Not the most attractive cord, but I'll hide it this time. I'm going to have 2 of these in here. I won't put it in just yet because I want to check it all works. But I'm going to put 2 of these in here, and there's usually water, a little bit of water sitting at the base. So if I've got a heat mat underwater pebble tray. It actually increases humidity and humidity will rise up, heat rises. And then the other thing I'm going to do is actually put more plants in. And again, putting plants together also increases humidity. One of the things I learned last time is trial and error. So I don't want to over humidify it and get rot, and I want to make sure the fans and everything work. So I'm going to just try it without humidifier first, see if I've got enough humidity. I've got enough padding to fill all the gaps in the holes. It's fine. And then the airflow will help circulate it so it doesn't get stale. So what I do have is a couple of new hygrometers. They measure the humidity and the temperature. To be honest, I'm going to put these in. Oh, how good is this bit? I don't know why that is so nice. So good. Okay, 1 and 1. It's probably overkill. I probably don't need 2, but I like them. I'll set them up and link them to my phone a bit later. Okay, stick it in where it is. Yep, door closed, that's fine. So I've now got my lights coming through with the cord. I've got my air fans with a bit of a USB cord here, and I've also got my heat mat that I need to plug in. Now, I did originally have a power plug with some smart meters plugged into the power plug. It just got very, very complicated, so I'm actually going to swap that out. I'm just going to replace it with one simple smart power plug with 4 outlets for me and then 4 USBs. Not easy to find in Australia. I did get this one off of Amazon, so again, I'll just leave the link below, and you can control all of the lights at any stage. You can put them on timers and it works quite nicely. We also have our heat mat that we have to plug into this controller. So this controller here is an Inkbird controller. You can have it set to a cooling and a heating, and it has the temperature probe thingy that we have to put into the cabinet as well, and this will turn the heat mat on and off as needed. So again, it's a little bit of a connected scenario, but not to my phone. That's the only thing, but that's okay. It'll just do its thing. It'll regulate the temperature in the Ikea cabinet on its own, which is pretty fabulous actually. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, look at those roots. Oh, that is beautiful. Look how healthy he is. So some people like undoing the roots and tickling them because they think it feels better and it helps the roots get through. I don't think that's a problem. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's personal preference. I actually think nature finds a way, and if it's in a very good environment and I'm taking care of the right environment, nature will find a way, and these roots will find their own way to the new soil and to the new environment. So I'm going to leave him happy as is and stress him out the least, also because he's one of my favourite anthuriums when he's very healthy. He's just not healthy, so I need to get him back to good health. So I'm literally going to pop him in the way I see him. This time I have taken the soil off all the old roots, lots of roots. Still healthy. Water. I think it's time to do the big one. What do you reckon? The beast? Should we do the beast? Check this out. I hope I don't tip it over. I have let that go way too long. Way too long. Ooh, yep, okay. So what I'm going to try and do is pull the roots downwards a little bit so they're straight. So if maybe I can pull the plant out the pot through all the holes. I have done it before. I'm probably going to have to break a few of the roots. If not, I'll probably just cut up the pot. We'll see how we go. Okay, so I have cleaned this lady and look at the roots. Look at them. I literally had to break apart the pot. Oh, honestly, this is what it looks like, seriously. It's ruined. Look at those roots. Look at them all. It's like spaghetti. And so healthy. I'm very happy. Very happy about that. But I've got to put him up to a bigger pot, and the only pot that he fits in is going to be a 20 centimetre one, which is huge for the cabinet. So I'm going to have to figure out whether he even fits in the cabinet, but for now he's very happy. The root ball takes up half the pot, which is the right measurement for when you're looking for a new pot. So let's pop this baby up, shall we? He's repotted for now. Okay, so there's one more guy I want to do before I put putting everything into the IKEA cabinet, figuring out where it goes, is I just want to put my beautiful queen here. I want her to grow more beautiful long leaves, but I also want to put these into a moss pole. See the stems coming out? Quite a bit. She's not attaching anything at the moment. So again, I'm just going to pop her into some new soil, which I've just got there, and I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this moss pole, just plastic one. But actually what I'm going to do with this is I'm not going to fill it up straight away. I'm going to put it into the pot empty and then fill it, so I can make sure that the area where it's go into the moss pole, and then I'll fill it up. And then I'm going to clean up the whole entire mess. Okie dokie. Hello roots. You see them? Okay, camera died, but that's okay. Here we go. She's on a moss pole now. She's on a moss pole. Oh, this is hard work. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. We're at the final home stretch now. So I've fixed all the plants, repotted the ones I wanted to. I put my queen up on a moss pole, so she's nice and happy now. And all I need to do now is put the cords behind some of the D-line cover, which sticks onto the back. Now I have gone ahead and painted some, cut in the right lengths, so hopefully they will just meld a little bit to the back. And I do have to put some more pebbles in this pebble tray down here, and then we just add all the plants in. And this is my favorite part. I'm so excited, so let's do it, let's do it. I've decided I'm not going to use my second shelf, which is, well, not now anyway. And I'm going to use my magnetic shelves a little bit more. So I've got 3 of these all together. So let's pop them in where I think they should go, and then let's put the plants in. One there. See, magnetic shelves. They have a huge magnetic strip on the back, so they just literally pop onto the back of the cabinet. And then this one, this shelf, instead of doing it upwards, I'm going to turn it over and do it this way, because I want to put my box of seedlings on it. And it just doesn't quite fit. It does, but it doesn't. And if I wanted to, I could probably hang some things on that. Oh. Okay, I think we're ready. You ready? Let's have a look. What do you think? I think it's 100,000 million% better than what it was. Of course, the cleanup really did help, but now there's so much more room for all the plants to grow. I'm so happy. Can't believe I didn't do it earlier. But one thing I think I have learned from updoing this IKEA cabinet is that I can't just put the plants in and leave them. I'm going to have to change them up, making sure the light, if they grow bigger, maybe I change the position in the cabinet. It's not just a one and done. I'm going to have to look at it several times and just make sure I chop and change as needed, just to keep all the plants happy and healthy. But I'm super happy that I've done it. I hope you like it. Please do leave any questions in the comments below. I know it was a bit of a long one today, but thank you for bearing with me if you're still here. And if you haven't yet watched it, please do go back and have a look at this video right here, which does explain all the problems I had with my IKEA cabinet. And for those of you who were a little bit astute, you might have noticed that I have already cut up my elbow, my Monstera elbow, and that will be another video following this one, so watch out for that one. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. I hope it's full of leaves, love, and a lot of laughter, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, yes, hello. Hello, what do you want? Hello. Stop whacking my... You're always whacking my... Don't whack my plants with your tail. Moosey. And now because I'm getting more excited, you're getting more excited. Hello. Hello. And you're gonna lick me. Hello. Hello, Bubbles. Yeah, hello, Bubbles. Stop whacking your tail. Stop whacking my plant with your tail. Moosey. Come here, honey. Come here. Come here. Just move from that spot, sweetie. Come on. Good boy. Good boy.